Hey, Filmmetry here, and welcome to today's video. Today's a really tiring day for me. I just actually just got in at 6 o'clock a.m. this morning with basically a 21-hour day yesterday with no sleep. I came back from Denver, from a Denver event, and I got to the airport, flew out around 8 o'clock, and then ended up landing in Detroit around 1 o'clock a.m. this morning. And then from there, getting in my car, I hit the park and fly. By the time you get over to the car and then get through customs and then get home, it ended up being 6 a.m. and had about 4 hours sleep. So I'm kind of tired today, but you know what? It's all worth it. It's all worth it. Going to events and networking, I have no complaints. It's definitely all worth it, but I'm gonna get into bed quite early there tonight and get a really good night's rest. But the whole point of my video today is, I believe that everything happens for a reason. And you see, last night I landed in Detroit it was around 1:05 a.m. in the morning. And the transportation took me to my car. And before I crossed the border over into Canada, I needed to get some gas. So I I went by the Ambassador Bridge exit and I pulled off onto the next exit and pulled up to a gas station. And being at 1 o'clock in the morning and everything's so quiet and you're in a place where you're really not familiar with anything and you don't really know what the neighborhoods are like or anything like that. I pulled up into the gas bar and two pumps over there was a car that you just get that feeling where things just don't feel right or look right, and there was a car over two pumps over. And usually in a lot of the gas stations that I notice in the US, they're a prepay, right? And you go inside and prepay. I don't really like to use credit cards like in the actual slots, so I always like to go inside and prepay, where that way it's just my opinion to do it that way. Opinions vary, right? But anyways, I look over to the right, I see this vehicle, nobody attending the vehicle, and I look over to the left, and all you see is like gang graffiti written all over the place. And I didn't get out of the car, and I was looking inside the actual gas station location and the store part of it, and I didn't see anybody. There wasn't a soul in sight, right? And I just had this feeling of just don't get out of your car and just go somewhere else. And that's what I did. So I just didn't feel comfortable getting any gas there. So I punched into my GPS system looking for another gas station. And a couple of blocks over and around down the street, there was a Sunoco. So I decided to go into the Sunoco. There was a transport driver already in there pumping some gas, and there was another car in there. So I pulled up and I go walking into the location to prepay, and I said to the gentleman, "So is this a prepay?" And he says, "Oh no," he says, "You can pump gas there without prepaying." But I said, "You know what? Here's $50. I'll prepay anyways." So I go out and I'm filling up my car, and I see this lady walking towards the gas station, the Sunoco gas station. And she comes up and she smiles, a homeless lady, and she was really in need of a really good shower and a cleanup and stuff like that. I felt really sorry for her. And in most cases, you go to a city or something like that, and you're traveling, you're walking down the street, and people hold their hand out and give me money, give me money, give me money, right? Um, but this is the first time that this has ever happened in this way, shape, or form. The lady had come up to me and she says, "Oh, sir, please, sir, I'm so very, very hungry. I'm very hungry. Could you please get me a sandwich?" She didn't ask for money. She didn't ask for anything other than she was hungry and she wanted a sandwich. And my immediate response to that was, "Absolutely. I will buy you a sandwich." And she was so thankful. She says, "Oh, thank you, sir, thank you, sir. And if you don't mind, please, sir, I like my sandwich heated. I'm cold. I would really like to have my sandwich heated." And I said, "You know what? It's not a problem. I'll get you a heated sandwich." So I just said, just wait for me to fill up the car and I'll go in and look after it and I'll get it. I'll get that for you. So when I went in to get the gas, I went to the refrigerators and I got her a roast beef sub and I threw it in the microwave for about a minute and got it nice and warm for her. And I come outside and she was sitting there waiting for me. I gave her the sandwich and I gave her some cash. She didn't even ask for any money, but I gave her cash anyways. And I put my hand on her shoulder and I said, I hope you get off the street soon and take care, right? And she was so thankful. She was, oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I so much appreciate it. God bless you. You were a great person. You know, everything happens for a reason. I didn't feel comfortable at that gas station, but I was able to go to another one where I felt comfortable at. And it happened for a reason because there was somebody there that was homeless that actually needed something to eat, and I was able to fulfill that part of the scenario for her so that she could have something to eat. And even without her even asking for any money, I did give her some money. So everything happens for a reason. If something like that has happened to you over the course of just the last little while, it'd be great to hear your comments. And normally I come on here with internet marketing tips, but I was just happy to come out here and actually shoot this video and talk about how I made a difference in somebody's life that was unfortunate to be able to have food. Like, there's people out there that can't even afford a loaf of bread to put on a table. And there's people out there that can't even afford to put a roof over their head. And in this case, this was a lady that couldn't afford either, and I was able to help out. So if anything has ever happened like this where you were able to make a difference in someone's life by assisting to help them out with food or anything like that, feel free to put your comments below, and tomorrow I'll come out with an internet marketing tip of the week or of the day, and we'll talk tomorrow. Thank you so much.